Hello, today we are talking about the geography of the United States. So today's objective is that students will be able to identify and explain various physical features of North America in this lesson. I'm going to put these slides over to the side so that you can see some various information. However, I'm not going to read all of it. Feel free to pause the video as necessary. So some of the major waters that we have the Atlantic Ocean. Over here on the east, we have the Gulf of Mexico down here near Texas, and we have the Pacific Ocean on the west coast. We also have the St. Lawrence River, and this river is built by the United States and Canada, and it runs from the Great Lakes across the border and into the Atlantic Ocean. It is located right here. Next, we have the Mississippi River. This is the longest river in North America. It goes also from the Great Lakes all the way down and then empties into the Gulf of Mexico right here. The reason these waters are so important is that the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Gulf Coast allow for trade. Next, we have some different landforms. So we're using our physical map still. We can see the different landforms. We have the coastal plains down here near where we live. This is how we have great ports over here. We have fertile soil, which is great for agriculture, and we have lots of minerals and fossil fuels. Up here in the Appalachian Mountains, runs north to south. It has lots of coal deposits and for that industry. And then we have our Great Plains down the center here. It's grassland, rolling hills, lots of farmlands. This used to be home to the bisons and the Native Americans. Now we use it for grains, farming, and cattle ranching. But there's also lots of energy resources, coal, oil, gas, and wind. So before we move on here, I would like to show you that natural resource map, if it will let me. I may have to full screen. So our natural resource map shows for this area that we have coal up here near the Appalachian. We have oil and fishing. And we have all of our different natural resources. This is not the best map. I'm using the map in our textbook, so it's kind of difficult. All right, back to our physical map. So now the landforms in West Texas, or in West United States. We have the Rocky Mountains and our plateaus. So these are high mountains with various elevations. That is why they are showing brown on our map. They contain energy resources, oil and gas, timber, minerals, gold, silver. And then we have our Pacific coast. This beautiful area has amazing scenery, lots of national parks, and excellent harbors with ports in San Diego, and Seattle. So right here on a map, you can see this little triangle. That is showing that Mount Whitney here is 14,505 feet tall. All right, going back to our resource map. So we have our resource map. Here's our little key. Remember how we said that's very important when we're looking at resource maps. We can see that we have fossil fuels, or coal, we have oil, and we have gas in various regions throughout the United States. What we cannot tell is the hydroelectric power and the wind power, but those are growing along the United States currently, and more being built every day. We can find gold and copper and silver throughout the west region of the United States. Central United States, over to the east side, we see that we have fertile plains where we can grow our crops. And then in the west, we have our timber. So when we look at this key, the colors here show us what we have. So this green, that's commercial farming. That's our grains, our crops. The orange here would be livestock. And then the dark green here, that's primarily forest. And then, of course, we have lots of fishing and manufacturing and trade. Most of the U.S. has some sort of industry that it can be used for. Now when you are ready, complete the practice assignment, and then when you are feeling comfortable, talk to me and we'll get that mastery check done. Have a great day.